What's up, co-reporters, and welcome back to my channel. Listen, it looks like Kanye West and his alleged wife, Bianca Censori, were caught getting nasty, freaky, and deaky on a boat in Italy. So when I first had the misfortune of seeing these photos this morning when I woke up, I was like, okay, like this looks like the paparazzi was getting really creepy. They were using those like long telephoto lens where you think that they're right close by, but like it's like real, the lens is like the length of my arm and they're real far away and they're, creeping out. Okay. So when I first saw this picture, I'm like, oh no, what could be happening here? It looks like Bianca. Oh Lord. It reminded me of the Hillary Duff engagement photos. If you know, you know. And then this was the second photo attached to the tweet that I saw with the Kanye Bianca images. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to warn you guys. Yeezy, trigger warning, Yeezy booty cheeks ahead. Okay. So this is the second photo of the two of them on the boat. And then this is where it's like, okay, without a shadow of a doubt, it's exactly what we think is going on. You see her arms there. You see the thigh there. And why do you think his butt's out? Because he's pulled his pants down. And we know what time it is, folks. On va pas se mentir. We're not going to lie to ourselves. We know what time it is, okay? So again, my initial thought, creepy photographers zooming in from super duper far. I guess this was one of those rented boats where you kind of like rent it yourself, and like there's levels to boats, okay, when you go on vacation like in Italy or in France or whatever. So for example, when I was in Marseille with my friends, we rented a boat that we could have without a boating license, and it was just us 4 or 5. And then when one of my friends went to Italy, same thing, they rented a boat, just 2 girls, no boating license. So it really depends on the type of boat. So I was like, okay, I guess it's just the 2 of them, blah 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 vibes. And then, you guys, let's pull up the video. I saw this video and it kind of like disturbed me a little bit. And I'm going to explain to you why. Okay. So we're just going to start from the very beginning. Here is the scene. This is where the photos were taken. It's not like far out in the middle of the sea or the ocean where nobody can like see, like nobody can be disturbed by this. It's right here, right by a walking area, a restaurant terrace. Those are children. This is a child on the, these are 2 children on the terrace as this is happening, it seems like, right? This is the boat driver right here being exposed to this. And I don't know if you can tell very well, it's very dark here, but this is another person. This is very inappropriate, you guys. I know like they're already walking around, Bianca looking all naked and stuff. I already don't like that. Again, the public indecency, but this is just a look. I'm going to make sure to mute this so we don't get this video taken down. But here we go. And then you see another boat is driving by because they are so close to the damn dock. So now I don't know. I don't understand why his pants were still down. Like, how long was this going on for? How close was it to all of these people? These people are trying to eat. And look, this is his bare ass as he bends over. They could probably see the pooper and everything. Maybe even his balls, his easy balls. Like, what is this? Why is his whole ass out in front of a restaurant terrace with children and everything? Right? Like, is this where this photo was happening? Because this completely changes everything. Like I said, if this is them getting freaky, trying as hard as they can to be private and like away from everybody, then I don't care. Go ahead. Like, you're not disrespecting people. But when you are that close to a boardwalk area where there are restaurant terraces with like families dining, there's a dock for the boats and whatnot, and you're behaving in this way, it's just giving deviant. This is really, really unfair to other people, and it's quite disgusting. I already posted a YouTube short about this, which is essentially like a TikTok. And, some men are hardcore Yeezy groupies. They wish they were in Bianca's position right there on their knees with the golden Yeezy duel, which is Persian for the peen. Okay. They're like, what do you mean? This is just a husband and his wife. There's nothing weird about this. Context, you fools. Context. This is all well and good if you are away from people, you're not exposing men, women, and children to your ex-life. But alas, people dining on what I imagine is pasta, octopus, pizza were exposed to Kanye's ass. His driver was exposed to that. And again, there was another woman on the boat. So let's watch it without interruption from the beginning. Okay. So here he is. I don't know where Bianca is at that point. I guess she crawls away or something. And then he finally gets down. And then this family, they're asking the waiter for more parmesan for their pasta in the background as he has his ass out and up in the air. And then see, like I told you, there was somebody else here. This appears to be a friend of Bianca's. And look, she's fixing her clothes and stuff. Like she just, had them put on real quickly. The friend of Bianca's kind of looks like Julia Fox, by the way. And then, they walk off as if they didn't just like expose his bare ass to a bunch of people. I don't know, you guys. I'm really not down with this. I think it's very, very unfair. Like the last thing I would ever want in my life is to just be minding my own business on a terrace, drinking my limoncello spritz, because apparel spritz is nasty. Putting the paper straw down, the soggy paper straw, opening my sun-kissed eyes, and being exposed to Yeezy booty cheeks. I shudder at the thought. I can't believe they would behave this way in public. To be honest with you, I am of the belief that they wanted this to get buzz. I think that Kanye especially thrives on outrage, and that is apparent in the way that he speaks about certain groups of people, very ignorantly and whatnot, and very kind of provocatively, I think might have been the better word, and whatnot. And then there was recently a story that came out from his former brand manager, one of them, Jason Lee, where Jason Lee said a reason why you're seeing Kanye and Bianca constantly walking around town without shoes is because, number one, he's trying to prove to you that he is so damn powerful that he can get thousands of articles published and videos published and magazine covers and radio segments discussing his feet, his bare twinkle toes. He's like, that is my power. All I have to do is show off my feet and my alleged wife's feet, and everybody is going to be talking about that. That's number one. And then he also said that this is PR for him potentially launching a new shoe line. Remember, he and Adidas terminated their relationship together because of his anti-Semitic rants and whatnot. And so presumably he is in the process of coming out with a brand new shoe line. And now what better way to promote that than to have everybody wondering why you're walking around barefoot or in your socks and what you're going to finally wear to cover them one day, right? The first shoe he wears will presumably be his own shoe. In fact, actually, wait a damn minute. Did he already wear shoes, child? Let's go look at this paparazzi video because he might have already been wearing shoes. Nope, socks again. So there you go. The first time he wears shoes, get ready. I have to say though, as like someone who lives in Europe and has been to like this place and whatnot, this looks like Venice, by the way. Is this Venice, you guys, with the bridge and everything? These cities, these big cities are filthy. The ground is disgusting. The amount of times I walk by men just spitting on the ground, the amount of times I've seen people peeing on the sidewalk and they're just walking around barefoot or in their socks. Like, I feel sick at the idea of doing that on my own. Like, I hope they're not walking long distances like this because it's really, really unsanitary. Some people mentioned that like they might be doing grounding work in the initial video I did covering this, where I'm like, can you not do grounding work like in grass or somewhere like, cleaner or something like that, like in a park? Walking around like this in major cities is very disgusting, and I don't know. I don't love it. Anyway, you guys, that does it. Let me know what you think about this entire story. Was it very inappropriate and indecent of Kanye and Bianca to have a BJ session real close to restaurants and the dock for various boats and whatnot? Like, is it time for them to stop with their public indecency? Make sure to let me know all of your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. And as usual, we'll chat. That's all for now. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.